Look, I want to share this with you. I'm going to show you where I'm working on another project now, tying this pond in. Put me a stone in the middle, and it's deep. I've got block under it, Remade that for my birds, all kinds of birds. Cypress, basil's over there. There's my compost. Every bit of that grew out of that compost. You have no idea how awesome all that is. There's peppermint, spearmint. This right here, I can't remember what Google calls it, but it's the little berries. They'll say it's poison. There's a holly back there. But I was just wanting to tell you this is, they keep pushing this alien invasion, and even my worldly goy self still wants to see something coming from over the fake mountains, like I'm just saying, picturing in my head, some foreign entity that they created. But truthfully, the thing is look, what if you don't have nothing to do today? Watch this movie called The Invasion with Nicole Kidman and what's his name, Craig, something, Daniel Craig, is that it? He's the 007 dude. And it's about these entities that take over human bodies. Okay, but there's a ton of movies about it, but this one's fucking eerie. I had to quit watching it because the part whenever she's in her office and the lady's husband's in the waiting room and he's just so plain-faced. And I know who that actor is. I remember him in a bunch of other movies. But I see that same fucking character out here in society. No emotion, no nothing. So if we're going to look at the aliens, and like we're looking at us. See, War of the Worlds, it was something was implanted into the earth. Earth represents Mother Earth, matter. We're an imitation of Earth. Earth is alive, even though we're going through a dead stage. If you pull something out by its roots, it's no different than pulling a hair out. It's got root. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what they've done is they've implanted these fucking demons from Saturn that are mentally challenged, these Ahrimanic demons within the subconscious. And see, the whole thing is the control comes through this. It's channeling in these fucking impulses, and then these goy, which are dull and empty on the inside, especially in here, they reflex, they play out what's inserted into them. And so they truthfully are the alien, and they are, and I've got to go play at a real fucking nice golf club today. Somebody invited me to play in a pro-am thing. It is fucking crazy how pretty good I'm getting. But that's my ticket. You understand? We got to have something so we don't fucking go crazy. And I'm pretty good. So, I want you to think about that. Think about like the movie, what's it called? They Live with Rowdy Piper. When he puts these glasses on, you can see these Jesuits, because it's what they are. And remember, when they reset the world, these towns are corporations. And as we, goy, grew, there's an entity around us that grew as much as we grew. And there's different levels of these fake brotherhoods of Satan that control us, and they're controlling these Ahrimanic demons that have been summoned here, these Black Path magicians. And you go back to the 1800s, an echo from long ago happened in the middle 1800s. The Vatican and them are Black Path magicians. I know that, you know that. And they harvested these fucking demons and then gave them the AI, the newspapers, created their brains around the same impulses that they had in darkness forever. And they have no sympathy, no empathy. They can cry, but there's nothing in there. Listen, Matt has literally fucking broke down, not recently, in the past, over and over in front of certain individuals. Anybody else would have fucking jumped off a bridge. But their programming is just, then they just skip it and just ignore it. And you're just like, how the fuck can they be so callous? But see, they're playing out. Their emotions comes through the news, comes through movies, commercials, cartoons, newspapers, and all that. So remember, their brain is a glass jar with a seal on it. And a seal represents a blind force. And that's black magic in there. Now, humans, we, not me, but these beings they're calling humans, they are the aliens. They're already here. They're already here. Nobody in their right mind, like you watch these weird shows about how a wife pushed her husband off a cliff even though she said he fell. What gave her an impulse to do that? It would be evil. If you grew up around what I'm listening, not that music, but out here, this will never give you an impulse of anything bad, ever. It has to be guided into you, and then you react because you don't want to be around him no more. I want to be with somebody else because I'm a demon. Beep, off the cliff. And then lie. All those are impulses that they've learned at a younger stage in life because they are alien fucking demon Ahrimanic spirits. Leave a fucking comment if you never do. Say something. I swear to God, this shit now, look, when I close my eyes, all I see is like a center, and all I can see is all this fucking energy coming out, and I can't stop it. It'd be like looking at spring, if you could see spring the unseen, but all year round. That's what's going on with me right now, and it ain't going to stop. It's just going to keep going, because I have 11 years against Mother Cersei, the pills and all that in December. On the 7th of December, I'll be 49, 7 times 7. So there's my 777 counter to the bullshit that we're in, an echo a long time ago that squeezed through here on December the 17th, 2014 to complete the first year in 2015 backwards, which is the fucking cube of 8. It is the counter to the fucking power that has enslaved us for thousands of years. I love you.